It's not his baby. Online war erupts over Bailu's pregnancy and paternity claims. The internet is burning, the fandom is divided beyond repair, and what started as a love story has now exploded into a storm of secrets, accusations, and betrayal so wild, even Bailu's closest allies are afraid to speak. Just days after confirming her relationship with actor Jong Lingha and vanishing from the public eye, the beloved actress has been thrust into yet another emotional fire, and this time, it's not about whether she's in love. It's about who fathered the child growing inside her. Yes, Bailu is pregnant, and the world is no longer asking if it's true. They're asking whose baby it really is. And what was once whispers in anonymous threads has now erupted into a full-blown war, one with receipts, theories, public figures weighing in, and a silence from the couple that is deafening the entire industry. The photo that started everything. It all began with a blurry photo. A grainy, low-lit image posted by an anonymous netizen showed what appeared to be Bailu walking into a private prenatal clinic in Beijing. She was alone, wearing a hoodie, face mask, and sunglasses, her posture slightly hunched, and her left hand pressed protectively over her stomach. The caption. She looked nervous. Alone. No security. No Jong Lingha. Something isn't right. Within seconds, the photo went viral. Within hours, #Bailu pregnant was trending. And within a day, the question became more complicated because another netizen claimed to have seen a different man accompanying Bailu to a late-night appointment weeks earlier. A man who wasn't Jong Lingha. A man allegedly connected to Bailu's past. Ex-boyfriend dragged into the storm. Before Jong Lingha, Bailu was briefly linked to an actor whose name she never confirmed publicly, but whose identity fans had pieced together based on red carpet interactions, suspicious interviews, and a few cryptic social media posts. That same actor, now resurfacing under intense scrutiny, has remained silent until now. Yesterday, he posted a vague but chilling message on Weibo. Truth always finds a way out. I kept quiet out of respect. But lies never age well. The post was deleted within 30 minutes. But it was too late. Fans took screenshots, dissected every word, and flooded his page with questions. Are you saying the baby is yours? Why now? What are you trying to prove? Leave her alone if you're not ready to tell the truth. Within hours, his name began trending alongside Bailu's, igniting a wave of paternity speculation that has yet to slow down. Jong Lingha's silence, strategy or surrender. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this unraveling storm is Jong Lingha's silence. The actor, who once held Bailu's hand in front of flashing cameras and smiled like the world was finally right, has not made a single statement. No public posts. No appearances. Not even a cryptic like on social media. Fans are now divided into two camps. One side believes his silence is protection, that he's standing by her, privately, quietly, refusing to fuel the chaos. The other side believes he's distancing himself. He's hurt, one fan wrote. Maybe he found out the same way we did. Another tweeted, if he believed the baby was his, wouldn't he be saying something? Anything? Worse still, unverified reports from a media insider claim that Jong Lingha has paused filming on a new drama and cancelled 2 upcoming interviews. The reason given? Emotional distress. Agency under attack. Bailu's management agency has become the next casualty in the explosion. Fans are furious with the studio's complete lack of clarity. No confirmation. No denial. Just a brief message posted this morning. Personal matters should be handled with privacy. Please refrain from spreading unverified rumors. The comment section was not forgiving. Privacy. You posted her skincare routine last week but won't talk about this. If this is untrue, say it. If it's true, why is she the only one suffering? Protect her. Do your job. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders claim the agency has been internally divided, with some urging Bailu to address the issue head-on and others warning her to stay silent to protect ongoing brand deals. Meanwhile, several brands she was signed with have quietly begun removing her photos from their social media pages, a terrifying sign of what might come next. The fans who refuse to stay silent. In the middle of this swirling mess is Bailu's fanbase, powerful, passionate, and now completely at war with itself. Some fans have launched campaigns under the hashtag #StandWithBailu, sharing messages of support, empathy, and outrage at how she's being treated. Others, however, feel betrayed. You told us everything was real. But if you were hiding this baby, this other man, what else were you hiding? One fan wrote on a popular forum. Another said, "We loved you. But we didn't sign up for a lie." Screenshots of heated fan arguments have gone viral, with entire fan pages shutting down or going private to avoid the hate. And then there's the ugliest part, the personal attacks. Dozens of anonymous posts have targeted Bailu's character, calling her everything from a manipulator to career-obsessed. Rumors of contract terminations, depression, and even threats of blacklisting have surfaced, none of which are confirmed but all of which have taken a toll on the public perception of her once golden image. Friends in hiding. In times of chaos, friends speak. But this time, no one is. Bailu's closest celebrity friends, once loud, supportive, and present, have gone eerily quiet. No reposts. No subtle likes. No kind words. Only one person, a former co-star, left a single emoji under an old photo of Bailu, a broken heart. Fans are reading everything. And reading too much into the silence. A fragile future. No one knows what's true. No one knows who the father is. No one knows what Bailu is feeling right now, or whether she's even safe, well, and emotionally stable. But what we do know is this. She's in hiding. She's possibly pregnant. She's being attacked from all sides. And the man who was once proudly by her side is now nowhere to be seen. This isn't just a scandal. This is war, a war of fandoms, of truth versus speculation, of love versus betrayal. Final word, the echo that won't stop. It's not his baby. The words echo louder now. Not just across social media, but across every media outlet, every fan page, every celebrity group chat. Some believe it. Some don't. But one thing's for sure, the fairy tale is broken. Whether it can be fixed depends entirely on what happens next. Will Jong Lingha break his silence? Will Bailu speak her truth? Or will this be the scandal that silences them both? Stay with us. Because this story is far from over. Then who is the father? Jong Lingha finally speaks as Bailu breaks down on live call. Just when the internet thought it could not handle more emotional whiplash, just when it seemed Bailu's silence would stretch into eternity and Jong Lingha would never break his haunting absence, the unthinkable happened, and it happened live. A single phone call. A trembling voice. And a man finally speaking for the woman the world wouldn't stop attacking. What was supposed to be a quiet late-night fan livestream turned into a national spectacle as Jong Lingha broke his silence in the most unexpected way, and Bailu, on the other end of the line, finally cracked under the weight of it all. Tears were shed. Truths were exposed. And one question echoed louder than ever before. If it's not his baby, then whose is it? The call that shook millions. It was meant to be a small, intimate session. A trusted Jong Lingha fan account announced a soft check-in live, intended only for close followers. But 15 minutes in, the quiet screen flickered, and suddenly, viewers were met with something very different. Jong Lingha appeared. Not in a studio. Not on a stage. Not in makeup or dressed for the public. Just him. Barefaced. Tired. Alone. Sitting in what appeared to be a dark hotel room, his voice low, like he hadn't spoken to anyone in days. He wasn't reading comments. He wasn't there to smile. He was there for one reason. To call Bailu. And everyone heard it ring. Bailu, answer me. A moment of silence that stabbed hearts. The moment the ringing started, the chat went wild. Comments flew in faster than the server could handle. Is he calling her right now? This is real. This is happening live. Someone record this. Please. Someone record this. The screen shook slightly, Jong Lingha's hands were trembling. And then, finally, after what felt like an eternity, a soft voice answered. Hello. It was Bailu. Quiet. Raspy. Exhausted. There was no greeting. No pleasantries. Just silence between two people who hadn't been seen together in nearly 2 weeks, and whose love was now a battlefield for millions of strangers. Are you okay? He asked her. She didn't answer. Lou, he repeated, voice cracking, you told me you wanted peace. But this silence is destroying you. It's destroying us. Then came the moment no one expected. She sobbed. Not just a soft cry. Not a single tear. A full, audible breakdown, the kind that made the livestream viewers stop breathing. I didn't want this, she whispered through tears. I never wanted this. I never lied to him, Lou finally speaks as shocking voice note leaks online. Just when it felt like the storm couldn't get any louder, the silence was broken, and it wasn't a press release, it wasn't a studio statement, and it wasn't a carefully worded social media post. It was her voice. Trembling, cracked, filled with exhaustion, emotion, and a kind of honesty that no script could fake. A voice note, just over 1 minute long, allegedly recorded from a private conversation, has leaked online, and in it, Lou speaks her truth. And now, the internet isn't just broken. It's shattered beyond repair. I loved him. I still do. In the now viral audio clip, which surfaced late last night on a private fan forum before being re-uploaded across every major platform in China within hours, a woman's voice, unmistakably Lou's, can be heard whispering through tears. I never lied to him. I never meant to hurt anyone. I told him the moment I found out. I didn't hide this. I swear I didn't. I loved him. I still do. She pauses. Then says the words that have stunned an entire nation. But he told me he needed time. And now everyone thinks I betrayed him. The clip ends with silence. Not a sob. Not a scream. Just silence.